Welcome, Divine Ones, to this transmission. The Death and the Flame is a sacred audio transmission for the woman who embodies both storm and stillness. For the divine feminine rising through the ocean of her emotions and the fire of her transformation. This is your remembrance. This offering weaves the sensual, emotional currents of mermaid energy with the fierce, truth-cutting power of Alchemy. One flows, one burns, both liberate. In this powerful, sacred transmission, we explore reclaiming your deep emotional sensitivity as ancient wisdom, channeling your sacred rage and destruction into rebirth and embodiment, embracing the mermaid within, wild, intuitive, and magnetic. Honoring Alchemy as the fierce mother who cuts illusions and births your higher self. Uniting your softness and strength without apology. Awakening your duality as a sacred alchemy, not a contradiction. This is for the ones who have outgrown playing small. For those who can no longer suppress the call to rise, to war, to return to their soul's ocean and their fire's truth. Listen to this ritual in bath, in silence, in surrender, and let it unlock the codes within you that know how to feel and burn without ever losing your center. You are the death, you are the flame, you are the divine embodied. You are both the tide and the wildfire. You are the storm beneath the surface and the scream that birthed the new world. This is a sacred transmission for the woman who holds oceans in her womb and volcanoes in her throat. You are not too much. You are elemental. You are sacred. You are remembering. The mermaid within. She swims within you, the mermaid, wild-hearted, bare-souled, a creature of both fantasy and ancient memory, not just a siren of seduction, but a priestess of the deep. She moved through the currents of emotion with grace, teaching you that sensitivity is strength, that stillness is not a passivity, but divine attunement, that your tears are saltwater spells and your intuition is ancient sonar. She reminds you You are allowed to feel everything. You are allowed to dive beneath the surface. You are allowed to rest, flow, cry, seduce, create, and unravel. Because the feminine doesn't drown, she becomes the sea. And the sea does not apologize for its ways. When the world tells you to harden, she whispers, soften. When the noise grows louder, she sings, return home to silence. And when you listen, you realize you are never weak for feeling. You are just deep. And not everyone is meant to swim where you do. The Kali fire. And then she comes, not as a whisper, but as a war. Ma Kali, the mother of endings, the liberator, the destroyer of illusions. She does not walk gently. She strikes with divine precision. She is not here to comfort the ego. She is here to slice through its chains. Kali doesn't ask you to become new. She demands it. She shows you the truth that peace without power is a prison, that light without shadow is incomplete, that silence without purpose is suppression. She burns the version of you that played small. She devours the people pleaser. She cuts the cords to false safety. And with blood in her mouth and love in her eyes, she birthed a truer you. You don't fear death anymore because you have died before. You've walked through your own ashes, and you've risen in the image of a flame. Kali doesn't just destroy, she awakens. The union between death and fire. So now you rise, not just as mermaid or mother, but as both. You are the fluid priestess of the deep and the fierce warrior of transformation. You hold sensuality and sword, stillness and storm, softness and sovereignty. You've learned how to seduce the truth out of silence, how to feel your way into power, how to burn and flow at the same time. And so you walk unbothered, unshakable, a mystery, a medicine, a movement. You are not becoming her. You are her. And the world will feel you before it understands you. Let them wonder where your magic comes from. Let them try to label what cannot be caged. You are too cosmic to be defined, too ancient to be tamed. You are the death. You are the flame. You are the divine embodied. Thank you, Divine One, for sharing this sacred space with me once again. If this resonated, please share with a sister that needs to hear this message. And please like, subscribe, and comment below. May you always remember your power.